Hello everyone and welcome back to Monsters of the Mind. Today we're talking about one of the most feared creatures of the freshwater areas. They're creatures that'll do some horrible stuff to you unless you appease them. This is the Kappa, a monster from Japanese folklore. Kappas are humanoid reptilian creatures with divots on their head that contain water. Kappas are said to live in sources of fresh water like rivers, ponds, and lakes. Most Kappa legends describe them as being mischievous creatures. Their crimes can range from minor annoyances to committing absolutely horrible misdeeds, but their most famous misdeed is that they love to drown people, especially children. Why do they drown people? Some say it's to drink your blood, or steal your organs, or even your soul. But, a common belief in Japan is that the soul is located, in the poop chute, so, the Kappa would have to... Yeah, I'm not finishing that sentence. However, like any good monster, the Kappa has a weakness. If you can manage to get a Kappa to tilt its head, the water in its head will spill out, which will either severely weaken it or flat out kill it, depending on the story. But another thing about Kappas is that more than anything else, they love cucumbers. If you give a Kappa a cucumber, they will leave you alone. Because of this, people would often throw cucumbers and with their name carved onto them in bodies of water before getting in to stave off any Kappas that might be nearby. As for what inspired the Kappa, it's likely that they're one of those monsters made up to explain something not fully understood. In this case, drowning. It's possible that centuries ago, people didn't fully quite grasp the concept of why people drowned, and as such they thought there must be some sort of outside force causing them to die in the water. But that's just a theory. Like all monsters, we may never know what inspired them, and hey, maybe they are real. I mean, can you prove they're not? Kappas have since become one of the most famous Japanese monsters, and they're well known even outside Japan. I think it's because it's a pretty easy concept to grasp. They're mischievous turtlemen that like cucumbers. Simple. Or maybe it's because they're water monsters and those are always cool. Whatever the reason, Kappas have shown up plenty of times over the years. That's all for Kappas, ladies and gentlemen. And remember, cucumbers may very well save your life one day.